I am sorry everybody about the last video. This keeps on happening. My stuff keeps on stopping. And this is gonna have to be a part 2.5. Or should I say 2. Basically like the last one. So like basically how like I had to make like that little 8-minute last, like, like a little backup video. So this is gonna be like that. I'm sorry guys for what I did. But anyway, forget all that. This is gonna be part 2.5, and yeah. So as I left off, Izuku asked Ida, "Why are you doing that silly impression?" As he would smirk. Ida would say, "Wait, what? I'm the villain, so I have to, act like a villain, get into the character." Izuku says, "Really, Ida? Bakugo played a better villain than you." Ida says, "That's kind of hurtful, but you wouldn't be wrong there." As they would laugh, as then they would stop for a second, and Ida would say, "Enough. Let's see you try to get to the bomb." As Izuku would walk over saying, "No offense, Ida, but if I could take that Bakugo, you'd probably be easy." As Ida runs up to Deku saying, Don't underestimate me," as Ida would let off a kick. Deku would duck down, saying, "Whoa there. I'm not underestimating you. I can see great potential within you. It's just, how do I say this? I'm a bit more stronger than you." Ada would say, "Yeah, that's obvious, but just still don't underestimate me." Deku would say, "Fine, I guess I should probably go 25% maybe?" As Izuku would say, "Fire Dragon's Kick," swiping Ida's feet from up off the ground, and then he'd punch him in his stomach onto the floor, causing Ida to be knocked out and pretty seriously hurt. Izuku would say, "Ooh, no, I should have held back just a little bit more." He'd say, "Uraki, go touch the bomb and I'll heal Ida." Sorry. As Izuku would then heal Ida, All Might would say, "Good job, but there was there was one thing that you kind of messed up on." Izuku says, "Yeah, what's that?" Actually, no, All Might wouldn't say that because I can't think of a reason. They did teamwork and all that stuff. But basically, Izuku would say, All Might would say, "Good job. You guys did perfect." Izuku would say, "Thanks, All Might." But All Might would say, "But you kinda didn't let Uraraka do anything, and if she wants to become a better hero, she's gonna have to learn how to grow and help." Izuku says, "Sorry, All Might. Next time, I'll do better." All Might would say, "Alright, but anyway, that's it for today, so I don't know what to do, but go do what you want now," as the day would end and everybody would go home. Now, the next couple, I'm actually gonna, delay the UA attack, the USJ attack a little bit, so that way Izuku can get to know everybody a little bit better. Next couple of weeks, Izuku got to know everybody a little bit better. Then Aizawa said, "Everybody stop your rambling. Today we're going to go visit the USJ." Everybody got excited and was ready to go visit the USJ. I think I'm seeing things. So, everybody got excited and was ready to go visit the USJ, as I just said. I keep repeating myself. So, they're on the bus now. Everybody is now on the bus, and everybody's asking about their quirks. Todoroki explains his quirk is called half hot, half cold. Uraraka explains her quirk is called the gravity, and basically everybody getting to explain the quirks and all the flaws of the quirk. And then they get to Deku's. Deku would say, "Well, my quirk's name is Gravity. And my quirk's name is, Izuku would say my quirk's name is Demigod." Izuku would say, "Well, I can pretty much probably destroy the world single-handedly if I really tried. And, don't know what my quirk is, but I can explain the gist of it. I'm able to control all 4 elements. Probably even control more than that. Pretty much. I'm probably the probably one of the strongest people on Earth. And yeah, that's just it. My quirk's called Demigod. Izuku says also I can move Earth, control the wind, shoot lightning and fire, water and ice. Actually, I can control lava and all that too. Metal is basically Earth, so that's controllable. And oh yeah, trees too. Actually, no, I don't think I can control trees. It could control the wood from trees too. And basically, also, I'm about as strong as All Might, if not stronger. I could basically do anything if I really wanted to. And I'm pretty sure I have some more abilities that I just haven't unlocked yet. Everybody would say, whoa, that's a pretty powerful quirk. Some people would not actually believe in him because they just didn't believe him. Besides, they actually did think he could like control all 4 elements because, you know, they saw him. Some kids did see him basically use lightning, fire, and control the earth and ice. And, you know, all that. So, Izuku, they get to the USJ. Their team does our little speech about how quirks can be used. All quirks can be used to hurt and destroy and cause chaos, and how it doesn't matter what quirk you have. It just depends on how you use it. No quirk is truly a villain quirk. It's just the way you choose to see it, basically. If you follow the path of a villain, then that's what your quirk becomes. But if you follow the path of a hero, that's what your quirk becomes as well. It doesn't really matter about what quirk you have. So he gives out that whole little speech. And then they see something. They see portals opening up everywhere. And then they see villains, hundreds of villains coming out of these portals. As then they see 3 people on the top. Shigaraki, Kirigiri, and Dante. And this one, the Nomu will not be present because they've actually got to know Dante and see how strong he is. They actually discovered that Dante might be the strongest kid alive, or the strongest thing or person alive, because they've basically had him to go. They basically, let's say they tested him. So Dante would say, all right, well, everybody, let's just say we're going to destroy this USJ, kill All Might, and then we're going to leave. I mean, the kids would get scared as then Dante and Izuku would meet eyes again. Dante would get this wicked smile on his face and says, it's you again. Shigaraki would say, focus. Forget that boy. Dante says, can't do that. I got this urge to fight him, basically. So, Aizawa says, Izuku, stand down. Go with the others. Izuku says, sorry, Teach, but I can't do that. I feel like I must do something. And when my guts tell me to do something, I do it. So then, Izuku would jump at Dante. Dante would jump at Izuku. Their fists would clash together, cracking every glass window in the building, causing like a wind, pushing everybody back. Dante would say, there's another like me, huh? Izuku would say, sure is. Izuku would say, lightning kick. As he kick Dante on the chin, Dante would go flying up in the air. As Dante says, hell flame, blazing tornado, as he comes spinning down back onto Izuku, crashing into the earth. Izuku would say, earth golems, earth attack, as giant earth golems, the size basically just like normal giant earth golems, would attack him and punch down on him, destroying him. He would say, Hellblaze, Molting Fist, as two giant flames of molten lava shape of fist comes out of the ground, punching the golems, destroying them. Izuku would say, Lava Disc, as he'd create a giant disc made out of molten lava and throwing it at Dante. Dante would say, Not so fast, as he'd create a wall of lava himself, blocking it. Dante would say, Blue Flames, Blazing Hot Dragon's Roar, as he let off a giant blue flame dragon roar, kind of pushing Izuku back. Izuku would move in these weird dancing body movements, as he'd say, lightning. Zeus is lightning. Let it float throughout your body. Let it take control. He say, and then he yell out, Lightning Cloak, Stage 1. And no, this is kind of like, yes, this is kind of like the Raikage's Lightning Cloak, with the exception of it having multiple colors shining around him. Well, not multiple. Actually, yeah, no, just one. The blue lightning. Basically, it's like the Raikage's Lightning Cloak. Because I actually am a big fan of the Raikage's Lightning Cloak. Izuku would say, Lightning Dragon, Dragon Storm, as he create two lightning dragons attacking Dante. This would actually hurt Dante a lot, saying, Dante would say, Ugh, you little pest. Give it another try. Dante would say, Rocket, as him and Izuku would go flying out of the USJ. They are now in the air. Everybody could not believe what they were seeing. Shigaraki was yelling at Dante to get back down here. And by this time, Ito already went to go grab All Might. But All Might got there as he just saw Izuku fighting this kid in the sky. He went to go help, but the sheer power was enough to push him back. And that's when he realized this is something Izuku must do himself. So Izuku looks up to Dante saying, I've never met anybody as strong as me before. What are you? Dante would say, well, I don't know, but I know one thing for sure. I was called a demon, so therefore I am. As Dante would say, Dragons, Molten Dragon Fist. As a claw made out of molten lava would come on Dante's hand, and he would go to punch Izuku in the stomach. Izuku would go flying back, spitting up a little bit of blood. He spit up blood, saying, "This, you think you can destroy me that easily? Try. Be as a leaf. Tornado storm. Leaf hurricane." As a giant tornado wind would come towards Dante, sweeping him up, cutting Dante on his face, his legs, his arms. Dante would yell as a bit of fire would come out of his mouth. No, not a bit, a lot of fire, dispersing of the tornado. Dante would say, "You're giving me more of a challenge than I thought. It seems you really are like me." Izuku would say, "I'm nothing like you. We're the exact opposite." Dante would say, "I couldn't agree more." As they'd come at each other once more, their fists clashing, creating shockwaves around the whole entire earth. Everybody could feel it. Everybody could just feel the sheer power of these two alone. Their fists would meet at each other again and again, hitting each other in the face, the body, hitting each other in the face again and again. Izuku's clothes were all torn and beaten and battered, same as Dante's. Dante would say, "Just give up. I can go at this all day." Izuku would say, "Hell no," as if I let you escape. Dante would didn't go to kick Izuku in the chin, send him flying up into the air. The battle would go on, but this time up in space. Izuku would throw Dante into the moon. Dante would say, "Ugh," as Dante would then go to say, "If you're so worried about the people of Earth, then how about you stop this?" As he'd punch the moon so hard that it'd be sent flying towards Earth. Izuku catches the moon with his bare hand, saying, "I won't let that happen," as he puts the moon back where it's supposed to be. This is actually all a barrage to distract Deku, with Dante getting a good clean blow to the face, seeing Deku hurling towards the other side of the earth. Izuku would say, "That was a cheap shot, you coward." Dante would say, "Not cheap. You're just a fool, helping those people. They don't even deserve it. Look how they treat each other. They're greedy. They don't care about nobody but themselves. It makes me sick to my stomach. The fact that you would even think to help those people." Izuku would say, "It's not this. That's just the way you think. The way I see this, everybody deserves to live peacefully, happily, and I'm going to make that dream come true. I'm going to help everybody around the world, bring an end to every evil sin in this world. I'm going to destroy every sin in this world." Dante would laugh out loud, saying, "Is you going to make that happen? But my goal is the exact opposite. I'm going to plunge this world into chaos, destroying it, and making it anew, with no humans allowed." Izuku would say, "I won't let that happen," as his hair would go golden, his eyes would turn white, and then Izuku would get bigger, turning gold. Dante said, "Well, just try and stop me," as Dante's eyes would turn pitch black. He'd get bigger, turning red and black. Dante would punch Izuku in the face, sending him down to Earth's orbit, making Izuku crash into the Earth. They crashed in the middle of a farmland. Dante and Izuku was like giants, hovering above everybody. If you guys ever watched The Legend of Korra, and how like Korra and Vaatu, unlike Vaatu, or should I say Unalaq and Vaatu fused, and like you guys, if you guys seen that before, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, it was like that. They were fighting back and forth. These two were clashing. With them both saying, "I won't let you win." They both were being punched in the face. Both was getting beaten down. And then this happened. Izuku says, "Give it up. I won't let you hurt these innocent people. Never. And I won't let you win. Ever." Dante would say, "You're going to die here. And I'm going to destroy this planet, along with everybody you love and know." Izuku would say, "I won't let that happen. I can't let that happen." As then he'd say, and then he would say, "All the positive energy, people that are depending on me to save this world, and I won't let you destroy it." Dante would say, "Don't you feel that hate's around the air? People hating, killing as we speak right now. There's no positive energy around here, only negative energy." As they both would be absorbing the positive energy and the negative energy at the same time. Deku would say, "This is the end for you." Dante would say, "Well, don't count on it," as they punch each other, their arms meeting, their fists meeting together, as it created a shockwave so big, it cracked the planet in half. well, not in half, but like it sent a crack all throughout the planet. It was deep, but it wasn't deep enough to go to the Earth's core, but it did send a crack throughout the entire planet. Izuku and Dante would then lose power, as then they both go flying back. Dante was alright from this because he'd absorbed most of the negative energy, and there is more negative energy in the world than there is positive. So Dante would walk over to Izuku as he'd say goodbye, as then all of a sudden Izuku's eye would open, and his eyes would be glowing white. This is not no dang Avatar state. It's just the fact is, this is like a defense mode, kind of like the Avatar state, and Meliodas' assault or defense mode, basically like it's like defense and assault mode to like protect him in case. But this can only ever happen once, so this is like a one-time thing. So basically, Izuku in this state will begin to know what he must he doesn't have control. Izuku just flies off. Dante tries to chase him, but he's being overpowered by Izuku in this state, and he begins to. Dante gets knocked out as Izuku escapes from Dante. Dante says, "Oh, we'll meet again, and when we do, I'll end you for good that time." Dante would laugh crazily as he's just sitting there on the grassy, destroyed field. Not even grassy, it's like molten and destroyed. As all you could see was the face of a demon. Izuku in this state would basically, I guess you could call it autopilot. Izuku, like in this state, is basically like taking himself. I guess you could call this like the godly protection state. So this, like the godly protection state, is like taking him, like to like where he feels most comfortable at, which would be with his mother. Izuku would fly toward the front door as he'd fall on his knees, being badly bloodied and bruised. Inko would see this as she screamed loud as hell, as she'd grab Izuku and rushing him inside immediately. She did forget to heal Izuku, as Izuku would wake up the next day. Izuku would wake up the next day and says, "Mom, we need to talk." And well, everybody, this is where we're going to be ending off this video on a big fat cliffhanger. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if I got a few things wrong from my last video, I'm talking about like part 1 to this, please tell me, because I'm finna actually go, no, don't tell me, because I'm actually finna go rewatch that video to see if I messed up a few things on how like I made the characters originally, and if so, that's how they will stay. Well, at least this version of the characters, that's how they will stay. I'm going to go back and basically rewatch my what if. So hope you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me what if I should do, and don't be afraid to ask for part 2s to different videos. And yeah, so see you guys next time on What If Deku Was Gifted by the Gods.